Well, today I have a big surprise for you, my friends. It came in the mail finally. I've been waiting and waiting. And guess what we got? Feast your eyes upon this, mis amigos. This is my rain barrel, my rain wizard is what it's called online. A rain wizard, a 50-gallon or maybe 60, I can't remember, but a big old barrel to collect rainwater. You see how look at my excellent construction here. I added this little flexi bendy kind of whatever this thing is called, and it goes right in there. And the rain collects the fresh, unchemically polluted. Well, I guess there's acid rain up there in the atmosphere. But, you may be asking, why would you want one of those things? And I would say to you, why wouldn't you want something like that? Let me show you what I'm going to use it for, and maybe that'll, dispel any concerns that I've finally gone off the deep end, because I was the first on the block to get the Rain Wizard. So you see here, we got the little nozzle right down here, and the plan is to run a hose, which we have right here. It's hooked up to the house, to the spigot up there. Well, it used to be. But this hose will come down here, and where do you think we're going, right? You guessed it. We'll just go right over here to the Korean Peninsula. We see cucumbers and beans, and we got down here at the potato perimeter. They're just coming in, man. They're just growing in. But wait till you see what else we got over here. More potatoes. Look at this. Look at this, man. Can I grow potatoes or what? This is actually a potato plant here, and this one's a different species of potato. I actually just threw it. I threw an old potato in this garden bed before it was finished, and these things just started growing. So I didn't want to just throw them away. I just figured I'd put a little area for them, and we'll see what happens. But these are beans right here. I got these 2 extra beans from over here, and I don't want to throw anything away, and I didn't want to put them in the compost pile, so I just planted them here next to the potatoes. I thought potatoes and beans, they might get along, but look at these guys, man. They're excellent. And over here we have corn, right? I didn't develop a new way to grow corn, but I figured I'd just put them on the fence, right here in the corner. And so I got like 16 of them in. I wasn't sure how they were gonna work. I just dug a trench and then filled it with, better soil. And I figured if the corn grows really well, then I won't need a fence, and I'll just have neighbors over there. They'll be like the neighbors of the corn. Remember Children of the Corn? They'll just sort of like come through the corn, or maybe build it and they will come. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm really excited about my rain barrel. All the water is it's got all that fluoride stuff. I don't know, man. And then it's got to go, I guess it doesn't go through the water softener, but it's all got that fluoride. You don't want the crops getting, just don't want all that stuff, because it just sort of, you spray them down with that fluoride water, and then the fluoride just stays there, and it absorbs into the soil, and the next thing you know, it's not good for the crop, I don't think. I don't know much about this fluoride business. In fact, let's go take a look. Kind of been interested, thought about it for a while. What exactly is going on with fluoride in my water? I don't know. Let's go take a look. Look, here it is. I wanted to show you the Rain Wizard. This is the 40-gallon one. That's not the one I got. I got the big boy, all right? I would never do that. But, it collects all the rainwater. You can go to Lowe's. You can go to Home Depot. You can go to Amazon. And, listen, I am not an affiliate. I'm not getting paid by any of these big companies, not yet, to sell this thing. I'm just doing like a community service thing. I mean, you know how I am, right? I'm all about, the good of everyone, and having a rain wizard. I'm going to get one for each corner of my house, I think, right? People will say, look, there's the Rain Wizard. They'll call me the Rain Wizard. But about this fluoride thing, I was kind of checking this thing out. I'm always kind of suspicious when I see these 2 words together right here. I don't know. I'm already a little nervous, right? I don't know if I should be talking about it. But it says here the Department of Health and Human Service
Services, I don't know, whatever, right? This government thing, they had a recommended level of zero point 0.7 to 1.2 milligrams for many, many years, and then they decided to drop those levels to not exceed zero point 0.7. So I guess that there was too much fluoride going out to the public. And by the way, fluoride is spelled Fluor. ID. Who spells it like that? You know how long it took me to figure out how to spell fluoride. I kept typing it in, and why has it always got the red line underneath? Anyway, I figured it out. It's just a crazy way. I don't remember it spelled like that at all. But looks like they were giving too much fluoride to everybody, and then I guess people started using toothpaste and going to the dentist and getting stuff, and they're like, we gotta lower it. And they got this guy named Felipe, and he's some adjunct professor or Harvard I don't know. Anyway, he said that we need to lower it more, right? Lowering zero point 0.7 is very well, but they should be lowered even further. Of course, you can prove anything on the internet. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know who this guy is. Harvard, that's impressive, I guess, but I don't know. And so, but what I wanted to know is if, why would they lower it, right? Were they trying to save money, or is too much bad? That's my concern. I don't want my crops getting too much fluoride. Of course, I don't have to worry about that anymore. But what about me, right? I don't want to get sick. And so I found this other article, right? Medical News Today. That sounds official. And it was talking about how there's natural fluoride out there, and then they were talking about too much can lead to dental fluorosis and skeletal fluorosis. And I'm like, what is that? I don't like the sound of fluorosis. That sounds like something I want to avoid, right? I'm against all kind of pain and suffering for people, especially for myself. I don't want to get injured. And it says excess exposure to fluoride can lead to a bone disease, a disease known as skeletal fluorosis. And I'm all against diseases, right? I don't want to get any kind of disease. And so I'm just wondering, maybe there's too much fluoride, right? Maybe I just want to avoid it altogether. I don't want to have any kind of like skeletal disease going on. I just assume have a cavity or something before I risk any kind of like skeletal problems. Because when you drink, fluoridated water, it doesn't just stop on your teeth, right? It goes all into your body and into your bones, and so who knows, right? I'm not a medical guy. I don't know much about this stuff, but I just don't like the sound of anything coming in the water, that I didn't put it in there myself. I just assume give me the fluoride tablets maybe, and I can administer it in my water softener. That would make more sense to me. But as I thought about this, I was thinking about how much fluoride is wasted, right? Someone's got to pay for this stuff. They don't just like have a fluoride machine that runs for free. And I was thinking, well, I mean, how much water do I drink? Well, there's all the toilet water, and I certainly don't drink any of that. That would not be good for anybody. I don't think people should drink from toilets, right? And so that water is just flushed right down the toilet, and that goes into a pipe, and all pipes, I think they lead to the ocean. And then you have like your shower, you washing with fluoride, and that's not way. It's not supposed to work that way. So that's all wasted. Then you have like the washing machine for your clothes. You get fluoride on your clothes. They don't need fluoride. Their clothes, that doesn't help them. And then even your dishes, that's just a waste of fluoride there. And people filling pools and washing their cars and watering their yard, their grass, whatever. And you really don't ingest any tap water. I mean, a lot of people use bottled water, and maybe there's fluoride in there. I don't know. I don't really care. But I'm just saying all that fluoride that they send to my house, it's by and large, it's wasted. I would say 95%, if not more, is just wasted. And so I don't want to waste, all that fluoride. I just soon give it to somebody who needs it, but I don't have that opportunity because it's, put in my water without my knowing it. And then I was thinking about people like construction workers, they work, in San Antonio, it's really hot, they work in the summer, and they're just drinking gallons and gallons and gallons of water, just to get through the day. And wouldn't they like have a lot more exposure to potential bone fluorosis, skeleton, whatever that thing was called, skeletal fluorosis, and someone who lives, let's say, like in Alaska, and doesn't need as much water because it's not nearly as hot. I don't know. I don't know about these things. I just assume not have it in my water if I could help it. But at least I'm able to help my crops, right? They don't want it, and now I can provide them with that service. So anyway, there you go. A little bit about fluoride and whatever else. Oh, and the rain wizard. Man, I'm really excited about that. I can't wait to go look at it again and see how it's doing. I don't think it's quite level. I need to level it up. But anyway, on another note, I noticed that of all like my 4 or 5 excellent, really high quality videos, I've only received like 2 likes in this whole venture, and that's just unacceptable. And I didn't give those likes. I didn't go in there and like my own video. That would be a little suspicious if you ask me. What kind of a monster would go into his own video and then click a like, right? Or they'll come in under another name and write comments, oh, this is the greatest video ever, but it's really me, pretended to be somebody else with a different name. I would never do something like that. But, 2 likes that's not very good. Maybe you could help me increase that by by 100%. Maybe get 2 more likes or something like that. That would be great. Off and running, and then next thing you know, there's millions of subscribers and all kinds of money. And imagine how much fluoride I could buy and rain wizards and stuff with all that kind of money. That'd be great. Anyway, that's it, right? I will see you in the next video. I don't know what topic that is yet, but I'll figure it out. I got nothing but time, right? Anyway, good luck. See you later. The end.